In the next coming weeks, y'all are going to be sick of me from how much I'm going to be talking about this team. But the Orlando Magic, as of right now, is 5-12. Not really a team you look for to win a bunch of games in the season, but that's not what people are watching the Orlando Magic for. They're watching them because they have some of the most insane amassment of talent and just how insanely unique this team is. So far this season, they sported multiple lineups with only one player in it below the height of 6'8", being Terrence Ross, and it's been insane just how mobile those guys are at the size they are. And one guy that's really come on the scene this season is Bol Bol. Before I get started, hi, I'm Upbeat. I make basketball videos here on YouTube, and we've been picking up some nice traction so far. We make about 5 videos a week over here, so if you enjoy basketball and you want to talk about the league overall, I'm your guy. If you like the content, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you back. Now, if you've been following the Bol Bol story since he came to the NBA, you know that the reason he wasn't able to play his first couple years is because of a couple attitude problems, and whenever he did get on the court, seemed very undisciplined, unengaged, and just overall felt slighted that he got picked 44th and then he was benched the entire season, only playing garbage time minutes. But since he came to Orlando, it has been a world of change. It seems like he's finally gotten out of that type of mindset, and he's attacking the game as a true professional, and Orlando has definitely awarded him with some playing time. But it was a little bit sporadic to start the season, you know, 15 minutes there, 17 minutes there, and then you ramped it up to 20. You got a 30-minute game here, got a 37-minute game here, but then go back down to 20. But then the past couple games, he's been getting some decent 30-minute play every single game. And in the past 5 games of playing over 30 minutes, he's averaged 32 minutes per game while averaging over 18 points per game, 11.4 rebounds, and 1.8 blocks on 55% shooting and 43% from 3 on 3.2 attempts. The man is finally showing the NBA just how great he can be, and he's finally showing out and showing that he was Victor Wembanyama before Victor Wembanyama. And being 7'2" with guard skills, 220 pounds on the court, Bol Bol is quite literally a freak of nature. Having that type of handle at that size, even though he's not insanely explosive or athletic, the man just has such a nice feel for the game. Being able to stop in a dime in the mid-range area for short pull-ups, being able to make it fully to the rim and protect the ball against guards and even certain bigs, while having some insane length on the defensive end and being able to deter and turn away shots at the blink of an eye. And like I said, the attitude flip is very nice to see. Right now, even Magic head coach Jamal Mosley said that he has great basketball instincts, and that the thing that they love about him most is that he's accept anything that they ask of him, and he doesn't sulk whenever he doesn't get, you know, significant playing time, and whenever he is on the court, he just shows a lot fervor to play and show that he belongs. And right now on the season, Bol Bol is averaging 13.3 points, 8.2 rebounds, almost an assist a game, 2 blocks per game on 62% shooting and 43% from 3. Now that's on 1.9 attempts, but I think the past couple games of shooting near 3.5 to 4 attempts and still on pretty good efficiency shows that the shot is not some fluke and that he can definitely shoot the ball pretty well. And right now on the Orlando Magic, if you're going to go the advanced stat side, he's the only player in the Orlando Magic to have a positive offensive and defensive box plus minus on the roster. He leads the team in PER, and right now, out of all players that play over 25 minutes per game, I think he has the lowest usage. Yet he's right now leading the team in also defensive win shares. He's producing with so little touches, and he's showing just how good he can be on this team. Now, right now, they've experimented at even putting him at point guard sometimes, which is absolutely freaking insane to me, that you have a 7'2" freaking point guard on the court. Now, obviously, you know, point guard and, you know, point guard duties are 2 different things, and he wasn't handling the ball and, you know, making plays the entire damn game. But, you know, being trusted with the ball in your hands at that size and just given the keys to just go when you have the ball is completely invaluable in almost every single way. So now right now with the Orlando Magic, how do you stop this team when they fully gel and give them a year or 2 to fully develop? Trick question, you fucking can't. Right now, Franz Wagner has taken a leap in his game and looks like a French all-star. Pablo Banchero stepped on the NBA court and he looked like the best player on the floor every single time he's touched the damn court. You have guys that are either tradable or movable for pieces that could even be better on this team, like Mo Bamba. You have Wendell Carter Jr., who I think is one of the most underrated centers in the NBA. Probably one of a top 5 passing big man in the NBA also. And you have your true point guard in Markelle Fultz nursing an injury to come back, which is one of the only things that I don't like about the Orlando Magic right now, is the fact that we never get updates on injuries. Right now though, the front office change, I love it. Jeff Weltman and John Hammond doing great work over there. For years of mediocrity on trading away every single great piece that these teams had, from all the way back to Dwight Howard, to Victor Oladipo, Tobias Harris. Making that Vucevic trade was the best thing you could do for this team, and taking a risk on somebody like Bol Bol just shows that this team is finally in good hands, and that, you know, they won't be in the hamster wheel of mediocrity for years to come. And they did a very good job in dodging that bullet of Jabari Smith Jr. because boy is that boy struggling. And I'm not somebody that's gonna jump the gun on any rookie early on in the season, but man, the difference between him and Paolo, if you picked him instead of Paolo, that would have been a very nice setback for what people thought of this roster. But it's not great to see just how good that this team's not front office is. And of course, there's a lot of things you love about him, but of course there's things he needs to work on. As of right now, he's one of those guys that sells out for blocks a lot. He's a really good shot blocker, but it does allow his guy to get some easy offensive rebounds, or he steps up a little bit too early, which allows a lot of dump off passes. He's one of those guys that, even though I think he's like 8th on the team in touches, he's like top 4 in turnovers on the roster right now, which is something he definitely needs to work on. The mid-range game still needs a little bit of work. And overall, he doesn't drive to the rim as much as somebody at his size that has that type of handle that you like. And of course, a lot of those guys get injured a lot, so I understand probably his hesitance to drive to the rim. But he does have the tendency to settle a little bit. And lastly, the playmaking is almost non-existent. The man doesn't pass the ball a lot, but overall, everything else, you could hope for. And it's stuff that will develop as time goes on. Right now, even throughout his first 4 years in the NBA, I don't think he's played full 82 games yet. Like, he hasn't gotten a full season under his belt yet. So I'm not gonna hold any of this against him right now. He's a positive in the offensive end, a positive on the defensive end for this team right now, even with those deficiencies, leading the team again in defensive win shares. And overall, in the past 5 games, he's been putting up quite the numbers. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think Bol Bol can develop into one of the better bigs, or 3s or 4s, or whatever position they decide to play him, since that team decides to mismatch players on every single lineup? But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This is FLB. That is my time, and I'm out.